show, SipKnitTravel. Thank you for joining us again.
Yes, thank you.
I am Tanika, and you can find me.
You can tell we need to get it together today. You can find her.
Oh, yeah, on Instagram at TanikaKnits2, and that's Tanika Knits and the number 2, and it'll be on the screen. And then you can find me on Ravelry at Tanika2.
And I'm Mary, and you can find me on Ravelry at Mary Knits 2.
No, but we'll put it on the screen. I think it's like Molly's.
Oh yes, Molly7941, I believe. And you can find me on Instagram at Mary Knits 2. Yes, we will post those there because I can never get that together. I don't know why. There's too much handles going on.
Too many. And if you have any questions, you can send us an email to SipKnitTravel@gmail.com.
Yes.
And we'll be sure to check it out.
Yes, we will.
All right. So, welcome to our show.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers. And what we're drinking, it's called Between the Sheets. Ooh. So,
Between the Egyptian cotton sheets. I'm kidding. It's not called that.
Somebody's super fancy.
Between the flannel sheets. Those are also awesome.
Yeah. So we were looking up drinks for Cognac, and we saw this one, and it just sounded really good, and it's pretty tasty.
Yes. Yes.
We added our own little spin to it.
We did. We added some bitters too that were in reference to Between the Sheets. So
yeah.
Those are fun too.
You'll see that when we show the
video. Yes, so please check it out.
Yeah. So, next up is we'd like to talk a little bit about, first let's start with where we've been and our apologies. So, you'll see in this that we'll upload about 3 videos, including this one. I explained why in the last video as to what the delay was for that one. For this one, it was just a matter of kind of just tired and work, and it was hot.
Coming together.
Yeah, and just kind of busy. So we're getting back, and we're trying to get back into it, and you'll see us hopefully in the next 2 weeks after this as well.
Yes.
We'll get more on schedule.
Exactly. Yes.
We're also looking forward to going to Rhinebeck.
Yes, I'm super excited. It's going to be our first time
Ever at Rhinebeck. Ever.
Yes.
We've never been.
Yeah,
I'm really excited.
I am too. I mean, there was a time we lived in upstate New York, but we weren't knitting then, so we weren't in the know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're also aware of like the variants, the Delta and the Mu.
Yeah.
And so we're still watching that to kind of gauge whether or not we're gonna go.
Yes, exactly.
But at this point in time, we are looking forward.
We're planning to go.
And
yes.
We're planning for it.
Yeah, and we're gonna be safe, and hopefully everybody's safe because that's paramount. But yeah, we're keeping an eye on that. But as of today, we're planning to go.
Yep. We're looking forward to meeting all of you.
Yes.
We're looking forward to seeing all the yarn and feeling it and rubbing on it and just loving every bit of it.
Right.
Does that sound creepy?
A little bit.
Not at all.
I mean, well, we're drinking a Between the Sheets drink, so
so it fits.
Kind of in line.
It fits.
Exactly.
We'll go with it.
Okay.
So yeah, so definitely excited. As Mary said, it'll be our first one ever. So
yeah,
hoping that we'll be able to make it and be able to see everything that's going on. So next, we'll talk about our whips.
Yes, Tanika can go first.
I guess I can because, you know, this one right here, we won't even talk about her. So.
You guys already know. You already know. Like, I feel like I don't even need to go through them sometimes because you guys can recite them for me because it's, yeah. Okay, we'll get there.
Well, I mean, but she may have made some progress though, right?
I guess we're going to find out.
All right. So the first thing that I'm going to show, I haven't shown this before. It is called, it's a baby blanket. I am knitting this for my friend for her baby. She just had her son and he's adorable.
Congrats, by the way.
And so, it's called the ABC blanket. It's on Pinterest. I will put the link below because I don't even know where I found it. I just kind of Pinterested it again. Anyways, and so it has like an ABC down the middle, and then it has like a little sailboat right here. It has like a a little rubber ducky, a small block. And anyways, I changed the lettering for the ABCs and I put in their initials. So that's the baby blanket. This is the progress as of today. Sorry, it's coming. It'll be done by the time that we had already talked about. So don't worry, I got this. I'm already late, but you know. And I was also told that I had plenty of time, which she's not wrong, but I was tired. Yeah, sorry, but it'll get done. No worries. The next thing that I have is socks. So I've been working on...
Big surprise, guys, right? More socks.
I know. So I've been working on a couple of socks, and this yarn is from Essence of Autumn. I'm doing 64 stitches. I'm doing a 1x1 twisted rib on the cuff. The other colorway for the heel and the ribbing, I think it's an Explore Knits and Fibers yarn. It was a Christmas advent from last year, but I can't remember the name, but I'll put it down below. So yeah, so I'm knitting these. This is the pattern that I'm designing. This sock is for my dad. He would normally wear 72 stitch, but I got lazy and it seemed to fit, and so we're gonna go with it. So yeah, and then the next one that I'm knitting on is finally I'm doing a Soldotna sweater, guys. I am at the very, 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 very beginning stages. Literally right there.
Well, you've got yarn on there.
I do. I did the cast on, and I was like, oh, the needles are too big. Let me get a smaller needle. And then I was working on the baby blanket. So I'm hoping to get this done by Rhinebeck. That is my goal. I heard it's fairly quick and easy and painless, so that's what I'm going with. Yep.
We shall see.
We shall see. So that's all I got.
I have two things that I'm going to show you today, this week. I'm going to start with my socks, you know, since Tanika ended with hers. My little progress keeper.
I like that progress keeper.
It is super cute. You want to show it?
So the progress keeper, I think she's using part of it.
I am already, yes.
Yeah,
super cute.
Hello Lavender. And this is from, this one is Jeweled Vixen, and this was from her collaboration with Allie from Explore Knits and Fibers.
I mean, how appropriate is that name also? Jeweled Vixen.
In between the sheets.
I'm just saying.
Jeweled Vixen.
Yeah.
Egyptian cotton.
Egyptian cotton or flannel sheets.
Flannel.
Depending on your taste.
Flannel
I like them both.
Awesome.
Okay, so last time you guys saw my sock, it wasn't very far along. And guess what? I'm still not that far along. But at least I have a toe here.
She's further than what she was.
That
That is a step in the right direction.
That is true. And here's one of the little progress keepers that I'm using. And so I'm actually doing toe up socks. And will you hold that, please?
I sure can.
Thank you. And I'm doing, that color is actually called Paintbrush. We'll have to post who made it.
Explore Knits and Fibers.
There you go. Tanika already knows. It was an awesome color though.
Indian paintbrush.
Indian paintbrush. Thank you. I remember the paintbrush part.
She did.
I actually like to paint, but
which got me to remember the Indian because I totally would have missed it.
Together we got it.
We got it together.
And then if you remember this is the yarn that I definitely like begged my sister for.
She
and
basically stole it.
I did. You can call it that. I wouldn't. She's aware that I have it, so.
I mean, I technically handed it to her, but I feel like I was threatened. Like, there were things of like, when you sleep, I might hold your nose for a little bit, or.
I haven't done that in years, guys.
I might, you know. I don't know. I just felt, you know, years of threats coming back if I didn't give it to her, so I was obligated, in quotes.
Not really, but this one I actually have the tag. So it's called City Lights and Taxi Cabs, and it's Olive Yarn Dye Company. I think this color has been discontinued.
Yep.
However, it's an awesome color. If you guys are listening, please bring it back. I'd love to repay her with her own new skein, not one that I've taken basically, so that would be nice. But yeah, these are my socks, and I'm excited for them actually. So you guys may have seen on a previous show, I talked about, you know, I tried socks, you know, top down, toe up, and top down was just like the bane of my existence. And so I was gonna do toe up, and then that became the bane of my existence. But actually after you get through like the first part, it's actually really relaxing. So I'm actually starting to like socks again. Maybe it's just that first part I don't like of any project, which is why, never mind. I'm gonna put a pin in that because I can't seem to finish either. So we'll just leave that alone. But those are my socks. And then I'm sure you all are wondering about my sweater. So let me start by saying, I did have a previous end date, but I have a new one, guys. So I am not done. I still have maybe a sleeve and a quarter left.
Well, we said Rhinebeck.
Right, so Rhinebeck is the new date that I'm going to get this done by. I don't think I've shared that though.
I thought we did on the last one.
If I did share it, I apologize for repeating myself. But if I didn't share it, then now you know. So Rhinebeck is my new deadline. It's my new goal. So I'm gonna get this sweater done because I'm super excited for it. Actually, like, I'm super excited for the sweater. I love the color. I love the fact that, here's the pattern. It is the SPELLMAN sweater by TRYSTEN MOLINA. You can get that, and she's awesome. Love her.
Look
Shout
at
out.
that used pattern.
I know, so I definitely am using it. But let's see. I actually made it a little longer than what the pattern says. Also, that way I can wear it to work, so I'm super excited for that too. And I think for the sleeves, I'm gonna go with like a 3/4 sleeve because I don't want them to be too long, but I also don't want short sleeves. So that's my plan now. And me and these baubles, we've actually come to an understanding. So I don't enjoy them, but I don't hate them as much as I used to. FYI. Okay. So still working on this sleeve. Sorry guys, my hair gets everywhere. And so this is as far as I am on the first sleeve, and I said a quarter, but it actually might be a lot less. I might have close to 2 sleeves to do, because now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm not as far as I thought I was. But honestly, you can get through it pretty quickly.
If you do it.
Yeah, if you do it, there's the issue. Therein lies the issue. And then this is as far as I am on the second sleeve. I haven't even started it yet. So that's the one sleeve, and then that was supposed to be the half, but not really. And this is as long as it is. And so the body is done. It's just the sleeves are left. So I'm super excited for that. I love the color. See, look. See, color, love it, red. So pretty. And so those are my 2 whips right now that I wanted to show you guys. And so this will be done by Rhinebeck. You've heard it from the horse's mouth.
Although we've heard it before.
See the horse in the background? You've heard it from the horse's mouth.
Something like that.
Really, too? All right.
So now on to finished objects.
Oh boy.
Mary, what do you have for us?
So, I do not have any finished objects currently.
Sad face for her. I've got objects.
But it will soon.
She will. Remember, Rhinebeck.
Yes,
October.
definitely.
It's like a month away, a month and some change, so we'll see.
I better get knitting.
She better get knitting. As West Knits would say, you better get knitting.
Oh,
kitten.
really? Knitting kitten. You could be a kitten.
You could be something. I don't know if I'd call you a kitten.
I'm more like a lion.
Although she might be like a kitten because they're shady. You know, she's slightly shady.
I'm not shady. I'm forthcoming.
She's extra.
That might be true.
So, my finished objects. I talked about in the previous ones that have not yet been posted, but will by the time this one goes up, about Kay, the crazy sock lady, and her summer sock camp. So I participated in the summer sock camp, and I was happy to have knitted 3 socks this summer. I am very proud of myself because
Who am I?
Again, such a hater. I have been doing better at knitting more socks and more socks.
She
but
has.
I mean, this was probably my first summer that I've actually knit 3, which is pretty good for me.
Yeah, but you had that goal. What's your goal? You need to remind them how many socks do you want?
I want 31 pairs of socks, so I can wear a single pair every single day, a new pair every day of the month. So that is my goal. I'm slowly getting there.
Yes, she is.
And now I say that's my goal. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop there and then start knitting other people's socks. I'm not. I'm still going to knit me some.
I feel like she's going to hit that goal and then she's going to be like, oh, I need a pair for every day of the year. And then eventually she'll get there. See, I already know where it's going.
Maybe excluding summer because, unless if I get like holy airy socks or do like
Toeless
linen
socks.
or bamboo, something that cools my toes in the summer.
You get like toeless socks, like fingerless
Toeless socks.
mitts.
Pass.
Hard
pass on that one, but thank you. Thank you.
Get toeless socks.
Maybe you should make that one up.
I don't think anyone wants to see that.
I mean, I don't know. I have no comment. So my first pair is just a vanilla sock.
They're so cute.
The color is Peppermint Tea
Aww.
by a Homespun House, and the green colorway came with it, and the pink. I did my same formula for everything, for all of my socks. It is a 2.25 magic loop needle on Chow Goo. I do 64 stitches, and I do a 1x1 twisted rib for the cuff, and I usually do 20 rows. And then I believe I did 40 for the leg, and then I did a heel flap and gusset, and then I think I did 80 rows is the perfect amount of rows for me for my foot before I go into my toe decreases. So that was my first sock that I finished during summer sock camp. My second sock, I'm only gonna do one at a time because I don't want you guys to have to wait too long as I'm trying to fit all of these on. So my second sock I did was a Mandy's Makings sock. It was the share pair. I gave the other half to somebody who has yet to, I don't even know if it's wound yet. We're not knitting together.
Let's
but
ask her if she's wound it for me yet.
We're not knitting together, but we're still sharing. She's right, I haven't wound it for her. We'll talk about that another day because she needs to get on this winding thingy. I did the same thing with the heel and the cuff, 20 rounds. And for this one, I did it differently. So it comes with 2 50-gram skeins, and they're 2 different colors. And so I did, for the yellow, I did the heel, toe, and cuff. And then I did the other color, which was like a blue and cream color. This was the summer sock camp color. Sorry guys, I'm really struggling getting this out. But I did 2 rows of the other color and then 1 row of the yellow. And I know Kay had done a tutorial of doing 2 rows and 2 rows, but I felt like for me this would be too yellowy if I'd have done that. Although I did do the yellow for the heels, toes, and cuffs. Anyways, I felt like this fit me better in my personality. So that's how I made this one.
Slightly sunshiny.
Slightly sunshiny
Not
with
really.
a little bit of like cool tones, because that's what I am.
Rainbow.
And it's got silver stellina in it as well. And initially I didn't think I'd like it, but I really do. You can't even feel the stellina.
And it makes it pop.
And it does make it pop.
It's kind of sparkly, like a yellow unicorn.
Sparkly. I'm a yellow unicorn, guys.
No.
Whatever.
She's not.
All right, and the last sock that I have done, these are the only things I did, or I have finished, it is a Woolberry Fiber Co. yarn. I will have to put this on the screen because I do not remember the colorway, but I believe it was a Hobbit. Oops, I'm sorry.
Really? But I'm the shady one?
Did you say shady?
Yeah, I know what you
Okay,
called me.
yeah, I did. It just didn't sound like that.
These drinks are strong, guys.
It's Woolberry Fiber Co.'s yarn. I don't remember the colorway, but it was a Hobbit one, and I will. Sorry, guys, I have hair on it. I will let you know. I'll put it on the screen what it is. But anyways, I changed it up on this one. I did 15 rows. So this was a 20-gram mini and a 100-gram skein of yarn for the main color and 20-gram mini for the heels, toes, and cuffs. And I really wanted a heels, toe, and cuff of the same color. So I decided to reduce this to 15 rows for a 1x1 twisted rib, 64 stitches. And then I did my heel flap and my toe. And I measured for every single thing that I did. And I think I ended up, it was like 1.3 grams per 5, whatever. Anyways, I have made it work. And I did Kay's heel toe do-si-do pattern. I love this pattern on this sock. Let me turn it this way so you can see it a little bit better. It's so pretty. It's like a little chevron kind of look.
That is really cute.
I love the color combination. I love this yarn. These are probably my favorite socks as of right now. I say that as I design my other ones. They're still really cool. They're my top 2. All right, and other than that, that is all that I have for finished objects.
Yes, and I have none.
Yes. Yet.
Yeah.
But she will. In October.
I'll have 2.
Oh, you're gonna do the socks? In October? We'll see.
Yes, we will.
All right, so let's move on to acquisitions.
Acquisitions, one of my favorite parts, aside from the sip knitting and traveling. Okay.
That was really bad, singing and dancing, but we got there.
Yeah. So, if you guys have been watching, you know Tanika is usually the acquisitioner, if you will.
Not
And
really.
so, most times. So I decided to switch it up a bit. Yarn Cafe Creations had some colors and I was like, I must have those. And so I called Tanika and she must have some, she needed some too. That didn't come out the way I planned in my head.
It really
Sorry
didn't.
guys. It was supposed to flow better, but you know, anyway, found some awesome colors. So right now, I'm gonna show you what we got. So for Tanika, she wanted the purple Pie Man.
Woo.
Go ahead, I'll let her talk about that.
It's my purple pie man. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with this, guys.
Crazy.
I think I'm gonna make a hat.
Yeah.
The muscle bra hat.
So I've got to tell you a little backstory. So I was talking to her. I was like, well, I'll get 2 for you, and then I'll get 2 for me. And so she was really having a hard time deciding between 3 to narrow it down to the 2. Like she couldn't decide between 2 colors
Because she
just loved them both. So I was like, you know, Tanika's my sister. I love her. I want her to be happy. So I'm gonna surprise her and just go ahead and get the 3rd one. Like seriously. And so I surprised her with the one that she couldn't decide, and it's called September Storm.
I love it, guys. It's so pretty. I mean, I might make this for my muscle bra hat. Although I say that, right? But then my mom had come by last week and she saw Mary's yarn and she was like, oh, it's got my birthday month, September. So this is mine. Whomever's yarn this is has to make me something. I mean, really, guys? Seriously? Why does this always happen? So she's trying to claim my yarn. And if something's got to be made for her, it's passing back to Mary, so she won't get it anytime soon.
Not happening.
So I'm on the fence of what I'm going to do. But
Yes.
as of right now, it's mine.
And the 3rd color?
I do have it.
She stole it, guys. She stole it early. She wound it because she just couldn't wait. And so now I'm making her introduce it. But yeah.
Oh, I already know what this color is. It's called Loyalty Teacher. And this is the color wound up.
Yes.
It's so pretty.
It is really beautiful.
It's attached to another sock I just didn't show.
It's so good.
But and then the cuff is another it was like from the Christmas advent from Yarn Cafe Creations last year.
But yeah, that's the 3rd color. So she got all 3 of those.
I'm excited.
Yes. Oh my goodness. She was like, yay.
I wound it up that day.
And me, so home colors are awesome. Love them. I actually saw them and I was like, maybe I shouldn't give them to her. These can stay with me and I would be happy.
Why is it that I feel like you showed these, but you didn't because we were just talking about me?
You guys already know. She calls me extra. Anyway, I wanted to go outside my box. And I keep saying this and you guys are probably like, you're always going out of your box and getting bright colors. But usually I don't. I just see I'm wearing black today. Those are my usual colors. But I got this green, which is amazing.
And would go perfectly with that black.
She's already trying to steal it. It's called Gummy. And I love it. And it's got, I don't know if you can see, but it's got like speckles of dark green in there. And it's just so pretty and just, I love it. Like this color is awesome. And then the other color that I got is called Strawberry Shortcake. Partially because of the name, but partially because of the color, because I love pink. And it's got speckles of purple and like blue. Like I can put any color with it. But I don't know if you guys remember the show Strawberry Shortcake. I'm partially telling my age here, but I used to love that show when I was a child. So paying homage to Strawberry Shortcake. I could deal with a piece of Strawberry Shortcake right now too. But anyway, so those are the two colors I chose for myself and I'm super excited to use them.
Yes. So my acquisitions. So Explore Knits, she had the Into the Wild update. Explore Knits and Fibers. So the only one I was really able to get, because initially on the first update I got super picky. Hold on, let's talk about that. So on the first update I got super picky. So since I got super picky, I lost out on all the sock sets that I really wanted because I was like going through them and I couldn't figure out what I wanted. Yeah, she snuggles. So I ended up having to get just a sock skein of each. So this one is Tied and this one is Feisty, and this is her Denali sock. And so I really love these two colors, but I missed out on the sock set, and this was for you because you wanted that one.
I'm feisty.
She's something.
A little
so bit. Since I missed that on the first one, on the second one, I tried to be a little bit more proactive and planned a little bit better with my time. And so, again, I knew I'd either have to make multiple purchases, which I really wasn't feeling like doing, or I just had to, like, just buy the same thing and call it a day, which is usually what I do best. So, I got both me and Mary. It's called The Wild Within, which is this one, and then Untamed, which is this one.
Untamed.
And so, I got 2 sets. So, one is hers.
Yay, thank
and one
you.
Is mine.
These are beautiful.
I love them. I love this color. But yeah, I had to go in and I was like, okay, which one do I want the most? This one. Click. 2. She's just going to have to deal.
I'm going to have to deal.
And then the sock set that I showed you guys about mine was for my dad was the Essence of Autumn. She is a new to us dyer. We heard about her I heard about her on the Grocery Girls Cup, it was months ago. Anyways, so I went ahead and I bought one of her socks, and it's Prairie Sock, and the colorway is October, and it's really pretty. And so I got both me one, which my dad is taking, and I got Mary one.
Yay, which my dad is not.
Of course he's not. Because he knows with you, he may not get his for a while.
Who said? Thank you.
You are welcome. Also, so we decided to take a road trip a month or 2 ago. I don't know, it was a while ago. And we decided to go to Frederick, Maryland. And the Magpies, they have a brick and mortar shop and they opened it up. And so I was like, hey, it's a pretty day. Let's go to Frederick. Since we wanted to go to Frederick, I was like, let's go to Magpie Fibers. So we ended up going there, which was exciting for all of us. And my dad was super nice, and I think it was also because my mom wanted us to make her some things. And so he was like, I will treat you guys with some yarn. After we picked out what we wanted, he's like, I'll pay for it. So that was really nice, and I really appreciate it. Thanks, Dad.
Dad.
So I think this is mine, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got the Swanky Socks Spicy Beaver.
Their names are awesome.
Spicy Beaver.
I was like cracking up in the store the whole time.
I love this color.
It's really fun.
I love the name. I love the yarn. My mom she picked out Follow You Into the Dark. And this is also a Swanky sock. And I think she also picked out Tactical because she wanted like a 2-color shirt or something like that. That's what she told me. So, yeah, we'll go through and she'll pick out what she wants and I'll make it. And then Mary picked out Adela is the Greatest. I love this colorway. I really wanted it, but she got to it first.
I did. It's beautiful.
And then I would have had to wait to get it, although I should have.
No, mine.
I guess it's hers.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so that was thanks to our dad, but we wanted to show you guys before I gave it to her. So, thanks, Dad.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love it. Awesome.
Yes.
That store was really awesome. You
Yeah.
guys, if you get a chance, if you're in Frederick, Maryland,
Go.
stop by. Yeah.
It's so awesome. The people are amazing, so nice, so friendly.
Yeah. And it's like right downtown, so you can like park and walk around.
And there was a taco joint we went
Oh,
to.
yes.
I don't remember the name. I should have.
Either.
Anyways, they had like one of the best
Tacos al Pastor, I think.
Yeah, the taco al pastor.
It was really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe stop there if you have time. But there's tons of restaurants and shops in that area.
Yeah, but the ladies at Magpie were amazing.
They were.
So
They
it
really
was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, I think that's basically it. That's all we have for you guys.
That's our update for you.
Yeah, nothing much else to go on. So thank you all for joining us again.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully we'll get back on the schedule or a better schedule than what we've been.
Yes, we've kind of let that fall by the wayside a bit.
Yeah, we're gonna try to pick it back up.
Yes, we are.
But thank you all for joining us. Please stay tuned to watch us make our drinks.
Yes.
Because they are delicious.
And stay tuned to find out what bitters that we use.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Because the name is fun.
It is fun. But all
and
right.
they do taste good.
They do taste good. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.